I'm permitted to always paraphrase Bible now because I'm not quoting verbatim now. You know, there was a scripture, there was something happened, and the Bible said, and David encouraged himself in the Lord his God. When everybody turned against you, encourage yourself. The battles of life is within you and you alone. We are bringing to the classroom now. So what kind of motivation are we going to be using in the class? That's where I'm driving us to as teachers. What we should build in our children. Okay. So we want to look at 4 perspectives of motivation. 4 perspectives. Number 1, we are looking at the behavioral perspective of motivation. Behavioral perspective of motivation. The behavioral perspective consider external reward and punishment as important key in determining student motivation. External reward and what? And punishments. External reward and punishment. That is the perspective of behavioral motivations. The use of incentives. Okay? When we come to the school setting, we use some percentage of behavioral what? Perspective and other perspective. It does not mean that we are trying cut off behavioral perspective in our motivations, but the larger percentage of our motivation should be what we want to look at now. Like moving into. Okay, we said mention some of the incentive commonly used by you. What are the incentives you use in the classroom?
Bravo.
Bravo. Clap. Good. Clap. Pencil. Good. Thank you. Good. Pardon? Responsibility is another motivation. Good. That's okay. So we have them here. Side that can be used. Okay. Now this behavioral perspective has a weakness. That's weaknesses. The weakness is that it does not what? Does not sustain the behavior once it is withdrawn. Thank God that your hand cannot cut now. Every time you relax, you bravo them. I mean, those ones that are cheap, you can always access them. Bravo, all those ones. You can use them. Because you cannot withdraw them. But the danger is that when a child does something good in the classroom, you bravo one, another one does it, you not bravo that one, you are in soup. And this is not child, it's human nature. It's not children, it's human nature. Let me give you this case story. We're in Boko. We're with proprietors of schools. And we're signing MOU. So when the secretary to the association came and signed the MOU, I will give you some case for you to know that it is human, not children. It is human. When he came to sign his MOU, we forgot to snap him. So when the chairman came, we stabbed the chairman. after the occasion, he said, you snapped the jam and you don't snap me. He said it humorously, but I know it's not humorous. He meant it. We have been controlling activities of our partners across 5 states, and we have a platform where professors are. When the professor does something, you do not mention the name of his school or our school, and somebody does the same thing you mentioned, you are in trouble. So you mention that school name, you don't mention that one school name. You see, it is the nature of humanity. So, if you are using that motivation, you must what? You must keep using it so that you'll be getting positive engagement all through. Okay. Now let's look at humanistic perspective. Humanistic perspective looks at motivation as based on internal ability of students for personal growth. Internal ability for students for personal growth. This exercise, especially when there is freedom of choice for their destiny. Just like what we were agitating yesterday about some of them, they just eat academics work. They just want to do something that, that physical. It is normal. It is normal. But the challenge we are having now is, as a school and as a nation, do we have a platform to give this special attention to this? Do we have a special attention for this kind of children in our curriculum, in our policy? The answer is no for now. But as a private school, just as I used to tell the private school owner, I say you are the minister, the commissioner, the educational secretary, the policy maker of your own school. You don't wait for the government to create that. You don't wait to hear the policy of the government being pronounced before you bring some of these. There are needs that we must incorporate into the school system. The curriculum that the government created for us is a standard, and we call it minimum standard. It is not the same. Are you getting me now? That's what the manager is here and speaking to us, the teachers, so that when we come to our conference, it becomes a need for us to speak out to the management. We can create, a section for these categories of children, and we handle them in that direction. Are you aware that in some part of the world today, there is no examination again in the school? You are aware? It's practical, no examination again in the school. In fact, this theoretical world, in some part of the world, they don't do it again. They are just practical, live experiences. No exams again. Hello? Countries like China have actually done all this. We are still fighting examination malpractice here. We are still fighting it. They are not the fighter more. They have grown it long time ago. So this is a private school system. If it's possible, we can start something different. It could be our own unique code in the private school system. There are private schools that are doing some of those things. They have special attention for this kind of learners. Why do we have school for the what? Gifted. Why do we have school for the gifted? Because of the gifted in those days, that is before the current global policy of inclusiveness, where they assume that they are too smart to be in the conventional classroom, let them be in a different place. But the current policy of education globally is talking about inclusiveness. That's why as teachers, our capacity must also be what? Be upgraded so that we can know how to manage the gifted and those who can what?